Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel guys. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a BMW pretty much. It could work on any BMW guys, modern BMW, and you guys have any of the following codes. Okay, you can have just one or a few of those. Stay with us, we'll explain guys. I'm talking about code 2E94. Code P1717, those two usually go together. Then you may have code 51A7 and 2AD0. Stay with us and we'll explain guys what causes that and how to fix it on a BMW guys. Now, before we start, all the tools and parts that we use, we'll share the links in the description of the video below. In addition, every single car we get at the shop, we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos guys. Why we do all that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can keep providing that free information to you guys. Now, let me show you what we have here guys. When you have that code, especially it's very important to have that code 2E94, and that code can lead to all the other codes because they're kind of like corresponding to each other, relating, okay, they're connected, so everything is guys, okay, working together. And if that code is present 2E94, you can see all other three codes as well. So now I'll turn the ignition on guys. I have the OBD port here, so what I'm going to do, I'll connect it. Now you will notice that when you have that code, you may have your car not start, or your car starts very slow. So let me show you quick what happens, and you will have a transmission malfunction light as well guys. Okay, right there, transmission malfunction. So now let's explain guys what causes that, but let me show you how slow it starts now. Very slow guys, very slow. And it tells us we have a problem with the transmission light. So I will turn the car off. Okay, I'll turn the ignition back on. Just the ignition. We're going to get the scanner and we'll show you guys, okay, what we'll be doing here. So let me make sure we have the ignition on without starting the car. Okay, just like that. Now if I scroll here, you will see that the transmission light is probably still on. So now I will get guys the scanner. This is the scanner that we are using. Okay, let me start from the beginning. This is amazing too guys, and I'll definitely recommend it. It works on any car, not just BMW, and we'll have the link in the description of the video below. Check out all the cars that it supports, even Lamborghini guys, Ferraris, and that thing can pay itself off in just one-time use. So definitely a very helpful tool. I will go to VIN so we can auto detect the car. We don't have to manually select it. It's going to decode the VIN number and tell us which vehicle exactly we have guys, so we will be able to proceed with the next step after that. So BMW European, this one is made in Europe even though it's in the US. Okay, that's the VIN number. Confirm. Yes, it's a 2006 325 XI N52 engine. Now it's going to load all the information that we need. You can check your battery voltage in the top right corner. Ours is 12.11, which is a little bit low but not too bad. But for diagnostics you're trying to keep it a little bit higher, so you might need to pour your charger guys. We will go to auto scan. It's going to scan the whole system pretty much, but I want to see, okay, it's the transmission control, okay, and the car computer. So let me show you now what problems we have here. Okay, it's almost ready. You can see transfer case and ABS, ignore that. This is because we had the battery disconnected, but we have two problems in the engine computer and one in the transmission. You can just click and see them, but what I want to show you, you can go to control unit and you can see all the different computers in this car. So we will go to drive, we'll click engine computer here and we'll click read codes guys, and the codes that we have, okay, you're going to see in a second. We have two codes. One of them is 2A94. This is the crankshaft signal sensor, and 2AD0, this is no message from the transmission control unit receiver guys, a problem right there. And now if we go back to the transmission module, you will see that we're going to find something else there guys. 51A7, no message, engine speed receiver transmitter guys. So Now this code, it could be such as P1717 as well, guys. Okay, it could be all these codes, or you may have just 2A94. So let's go ahead, guys, start taking the car apart, and we'll show you guys, okay, what causes that problem and how to fix it now. So now, guys, we're demonstrating on 3 Series BMW, but even if you have other BMWs, other engines, procedure will be very similar, guys. Okay, if you have a hard starting BMW and a transmission light on, most likely, guys, you have you have a problem related to the crankshaft position sensor, but it doesn't mean always that you have a bad crankshaft position sensors, and we'll explain why, guys. Now, specifically on this engine and many BMW engines will use the same location for the crankshaft position sensor, and that location, guys, in most cases you will need to remove your intake manifold. If you want to see how to do that on a 6-cylinder engine, okay, which could be helpful on a 4-cylinder engine as well, we have the video on the channel, okay, and I'll try to put the link in the description of the video below. But once you guys remove the intake manifold and get to the crankshaft position sensor, I want to share, guys, 2 common mistakes people make when fixing that problem, guys. First, people forget to disconnect the car battery when working on their vehicle, and you may end up working really close to positive wires coming from the car battery to the engine starter and the alternator, and if you touch them to a ground wire or with a wrench or something, you can short things out, catch your car on fire, because in most cases when you need to remove the intake manifold, you need to disconnect your fuel line, you have fuel leaking, so that can, guys, end up catching your car on fire, okay, burning yourself. So have fire extinguisher on the place, and always, guys, disconnect the car battery first. Now, mistake number 2, many of you, okay, and I don't blame you, I learned the hard way, don't know which battery terminal to connect and reconnect first, so you don't cause damage to the electrical system. And if you do not know that, we will put the link to the video, guys, that explains all that in the description of the video below, which battery terminal to connect and disconnect first. All that being said, okay, when you do that, guys, on this specific BMW, the crankshaft position sensor is located under the engine starter. Now, what can cause, guys, okay, hard start and transmission light on, okay, just a loose crankshaft position sensor wire, loose wire, guys. That could be, okay, caused by many things. If you worked on your car or you hit a bump or something, it wasn't inserted all the way. If it gets loose, you get a cold, you get a engine light on, transmission light on, and car not starting correctly, guys, or starting really slow. Now, if the wiring harness is good, inspect it, guys. Make sure it's not broken somewhere. Make sure the cable is good. You have a bad crankshaft position sensor. We're going to remove ours now. Most of the times crankshaft position sensors on BMW, guys, they go in the engine block, okay, and you will need to clean everything around the sensor, because use a vacuum, guys, clean everything, because if you don't, what will happen, that dust will end up in the oil pan and you can damage your engine. So now let me explain something quick, guys. We already vacuumed here. We get a reverse Torx 12 socket. We'll share all the links and tools where we get them from, guys, so you can check for your car in the description of the video below. And we're going to go ahead and remove that crankshaft position sensor now. So, okay, we're doing that now. This is the bolt coming out. Now the sensor may be stuck. You may need to use a screwdriver to pry it a little bit. Okay, ours is coming out, and this is, guys, the sensor itself. That's what it looks like. Okay, this is the sensor that is causing your car to start slow and have the transmission light on. Now, if it burns, it will cause that, or if you have the wire disconnected, it will cause that as well. So hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful to any of you trying to figure this thing out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and see you guys next time.